Hiya, YouTube! Alright, welcome to my Arrow review for this week. I decided to put these two on the table for this week, just to give some decoration. Because I've been doing that for my Power Rangers reviews. And I know I didn't do those Power Rangers reviews for you Power Ranger watchers. I know I didn't do those today. I will promise I will keep up from now on out. But okay, let's get into the episode. Another good episode by Arrow. We meet the new team. First you meet Wild Dog at the beginning again, and he trips on the roof and gets caught in some kind of trick arrow by Ollie. I'm not really sure what the trick arrow is called. I'm not the world's greatest at calling them. But yeah, so he gets snagged up, and he's hanging there from a street lamp, and he tells, and of course, Ollie gets a Casey Jones joke, and then he's like, "Do you want to be a dude in the mask, or do you want to mean something?" Like, damn. A shot there at Casey Jones there a little bit. And so, and Wild Dog goes, "You're learning that?" Well, he said something like this guy was somebody important. To me, he just looked like a thug. It's like, "You're letting this guy get away." Ollie just turns around. And it's like, alright. Alright. Gives him a note with an address on it to meet him there. I guess this is going to be the training facility for the new team until he brings him into the Arrow Cave, which we do get to see. And let's just say Ollie's training regiments are not the world's greatest. And, okay, so they're having a free clinic fundraiser, and all of a sudden, this dude gets attacked. That was like a higher up in the company that is helping run the fundraiser. By Ragman, as he's going to be called. He isn't going to be a Team Arrow member, so yeah, things get a little hinky in this episode. So, okay, so he attacks this guy, kills him by strangulation, which is kind of cool. To be honest, like, this guy is going to be fun to watch all season. I mean, if not longer. And we do get to know what's going on with Diggle. But they leave us on a cliffhanger. I'm just going to tell Diggle's story first. Just to finish up with Diggle's story. And then I'll go back to main storyline Arrow. Alright, so Diggle goes on this mission. I guess the guy's a general. I don't know. But he goes belly up because apparently the general's trying to steal a weapon of mass destruction. And of course he decides he's going to blame it on Diggle. And when we leave Diggle, he leaves him with a resignation note. A confession note, I should say. Not resignation, confession note. And then, he leaves with Diggle zip-tied to a post. So I don't know what's going on over there. I know that Diggle eventually ends up back with Team Arrow. I just don't know when. Don't know how, but I guess next week, hopefully they'll go into that more. It was nice to see that. We did get to see flashback story, more of his brothel storyline, but it's more explaining the training management that he was using against for the new team. Which they didn't like that too much because they had getting their ass kicked by Ollie. And it kind of drove a wedge between him and the new team, Curtis included. So they don't trust him and everything. He does get into a little bit with Wild Dog, who doesn't like the nickname Wild Dog. I don't know why, but hopefully they'll explain that later. But it is kind of cool. So, yeah. But there is a funny part, though, before they officially start the training and all that. Curtis is doing the simulator. Not very well, I might add. And Ollie goes and jokes about it and says, they must not cover this in your Olympic training. Damn. Straight bird there, Ollie. Straight bird. And then, just to make it even worse, Ollie does it in a suit. Curtis is in kind of nice clothes, blue jeans, and a, normal button-down shirt. But Ollie's in a freaking suit. And he still does the Zero ladder perfectly. And Felicity slips and calls it hot. But she's like, not hot. Hot not, whatever she was trying to say. I can't exactly explain it. I don't speak girl very well. Okay, so to get back caught up, okay, so he takes up, so with this fundraiser, they have the free clinic, and Ragman, of course, attacks the CEO of this company, who, of course, Wild Dog does what he was told not to do, which is engage himself. But he did succeed in getting a piece of Ragman's clothing, which is what helps them track Ragman down. And then, now Thea in this episode, she's working with Quinn Lance to convince him to become deputy mayor. Interesting. Okay, as long as it sobers up Quentin, I'm okay with that. Because I do like Quentin, I just don't like drunk Quentin. We had enough of that in I believe it was season 2, or maybe it was season 1. But yeah, we had enough drunken asshole Quentin for the show's run during that time frame. So now, yeah. So now after that, we had Wild Dog gives the piece of rag to Felicity, who has her boyfriend, who's a police detective apparently. I already don't like him. Seems kind of a bit of a douche and a horny asshole, but maybe that's just me getting a guy vibe off of him. I don't know, but I don't like him. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm kind of okay with Felicity, even though I'm more of a Oliver Laurel guy. Sorry, comic book actress here. But okay, but he seems like an okay guy, but something about him's not right. But okay, so she gives it to him to run forensics on, under the radar, of course. Like, that's not suspicious at all. Okay, and so they figure out who Ragman is, but in the process of this, the new team gets pissed at Ollie, because they don't trust him. And that's the big thing. And then Thea, I guess, was doing some reconnaissance or something. I don't know. She ran across the Amertex, the company's name, by the way. And apparently, Amertex's been working with Church because they're broke. So, yeah. And so they're getting a gun deal with Church. Of course, Ollie has to go interfere. And of course, Ragman's there as well. And then he has a nice talk with Ragman about, not fueling vengeance. And he reveals himself to Ragman that he's Oliver Queen. Now, I don't know Ragman's name yet besides Ragman. His alias, his normal name, what he is when he's not Ragman. I don't know his name. But, well, I guess we'll find that out next week. So this leads to, when he goes talk to the new team, him revealing himself. Well, I mean, Curtis already knew, but he couldn't tell the rest of the team that. But Evelyn Sharp and Wild Dog. I like Evelyn Sharp's comment. She says, so the Green Arrow is the mayor? I mean, I just love how they delivered that line. That was great. And Wild Dog, of course, is like, alright, I'm down, my dog. I trust you. But we gotta talk about the code name Wild Dog. I can't remember. Somebody didn't like their code name. I can't remember who that was. Someone didn't like their code name, would argue about their code name. I think it was actually, was it Speedy? I think it was Speedy. Yeah, Speedy. She wanted to go by Red Arrow, but they refused to do it. Even in all these episodes. Okay. Oh, yeah, to talk about what I talked about in my Flash video, I remember I promised I would bring it up. Yes. The son that is now officially canon, yes, that is Connor Hawk. So, that's awesome. So, Connor Hawk is officially canon now, which is awesome. Which is badass. Thank you, Barry. Okay, so, yeah, that's basically the end of the episode, except for Church gets attacked by Prometheus, that asshole, and he does actually say his name this week, and Prometheus is pissed. He's like, you cannot kill Oliver Green Arrow. That is my job. Now, the thing is, he calls him Green Arrow. And as far as we know, no one knows that the Hood is Green Arrow. That's the same person. Everybody thought that Roy was the Hood. So, that brings up a good, interesting suspicion. Who has Ollie killed that would piss Prometheus off enough that he would want to go after Green Arrow? Because when he was Green Arrow, he really doesn't kill much. That's interesting. I mean, I heard some speculation from other YouTubers that it would be called back to season 1. I don't know if it will because he called him Green Arrow. And nobody else knows that he's Green Arrow. You know, besides the team knows that Green Arrow and the Hood are the same person, or Arrow, all the same person. So that's going to get interesting. So as a plot, I think it's going to be interesting. Alright, next week is going to be the Cody Rhodes episode. Oh my god, I can't wait. Cody Rhodes. Or as I call him in TNA now, Cody. But, okay, so that'll be next week. And peace. I'm out. I will try to make a video tomorrow. I don't know what of. I'll think of something. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, Legends of tomorrow night. I don't think I'll have time before work to get a video up. But Legends of tomorrow night. Okay, I will let you guys go. And I am out. And you have not failed this city. And I am out.